I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Alright, I'm back, and this time with the correct board. In the last episode, I went to install my WWF CPU, but I realized I had Kevin's Whitewater, which is actually my Whitewater. No, it's not Whitewater, it is another machine that starts with WW. It is Whirlwind. So Kevin had actually stuck this board into Whirlwind, and lo and beknownst to us that it actually fit and all the connectors fit. And this is Data East and Whirlwind is Williams. So it seems as though there's a lot of design similarities between the two. They're the same size, same screw holes, same connector headings. So we got them mixed up when we got our boards. When I got my big box of boards from our board repair guy. So couldn't install Whirlwind into WWF last night. So I can certainly install this though. WWF. So Brent said that this had seen some pretty good corrosion. Oh, it's Halloween, trick or treat. I think our first kids just showed up at the door. But my trick is to treat myself by installing this board and trying to get WWF working tonight. So lots of new parts. Brent said you can see, where is that? Right. It looks different in the camera. There we go. See the chip on the right has shiny legs, so I'm assuming that's been changed. Anyway, I went through the list in the last episode of everything that was changed, but I'm glad I sent this out because it had lots of corrosion, and that is now all remedied. Also, Mr. Davis Still from pinballrom.com paid me a visit today, and I can now replenish my LED stash. And look what I got from him as well. Purple flipper rubbers. They're gonna match exactly the upper flipper rubbers and just look better in general, in my opinion. So I can finish off LEDing this machine. I have my LEDs back from Kevin's place. He's using them for the Whirlwind project, and that is almost done. I'll be back there tomorrow, and we'll probably be able to wrap up that machine. There's a few tweaks we gotta do still. This is a piece of the Whirlwind. It's a little memento that's gonna go on my rafters somewhere. And yeah, so should, knock on wood, be able to wrap up this machine tonight. All right, Whirlwind is immortalized now on my rafters. Also, all of the back box LEDs are now installed. Installed my purple flipper rubbers, and I didn't like them. So I tried orange, and I'm not sure I love those either. Red is probably the best, but I don't have silicone red, I just have rubber red, and I'd prefer silicone, but we'll live with this for now. And the CPU is installed. So I am finally ready to test this bad boy out and then do some troubleshooting. So let's see how far we can get. 3, 2, 1.
It's time for the WWF Data East Royal Rumble.
Okay. Missing the display, so I probably screwed up a ribbon cable. But, oh look, first look at the LED job in attract mode. I already see a couple LEDs not working for some reason. Might have circuit board connectors to reflow or something. What else do we got? In the ring's not lighting up. That could be a flasher. Tag and tag look good. These three look good. These look good. These three look good. Those are good. Hey, this green guy needs a little bit of a tweak. Alright, I kind of want to just pull it out so I remember, because otherwise, well, if it goes out, I will notice. And this guy is working. These guys are working. Jackpot. Oh, how about pop bumper lights? Yeah, they're all working. Sweet. Rollovers. So we just basically have special may not light and attract mode. That might just be a thing. Pretty much 2 LEDs not working. Yeah, all 3 jackpots. That works. Collect tag. Except the display. That is not working. So how about the back box LEDs? Yeah, there we go. All right. We're getting close to playing this thing. So next thing I'm going to do is just test all of the flashers and fix these few LEDs and the display. I'll be back. Okay, so this ribbon cable here was in fact on backwards, and I'm fighting and fighting and fighting to get the speaker panel nice and flat and flush, but it ain't going well. And then I discover the old rotted out battery terminal is causing the grief, so I'll remove that and proceed. Okay, I think I got all of the controlled lamps working and all the flashers seem to be working, so now I'm just working on changing the 3 cabinet LEDs. I did the coin door, and when this was lit up, it looked a little bit dirty, so I have disassembled it. Comes in a few pieces, and I will LED that. I gotta use these like smaller bodied LEDs, or else it will not fit using like these guys, because they're too long. They've got a, that will not actually fit. These guys are about the same size as incandescent though, so that should be okay. So yeah, just gotta clean this up so it looks better when illuminated. It doesn't really look dirty now, but it kind of did. Maybe it's this thing. I'll see if I can novice that up a little bit. Yeah, that's probably where the dirt was showing. Kind of in there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, clean that up and get back to action. Okay, cleaning these guys up, and I found out the issue. This actually has a crack in it, and there's dirt in the crack, and it's kind of hard to get out. So I don't know if I can do much about that. And also, my tag plastic is cracked along almost the whole way across. So I don't know if I can order a new one of these, but oh, you know what? I could at least touch up the white line on the black. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. But yeah, just a little couple cracks to deal with. Not a biggie. Alright, working on these guys here, and just noticed a little minor issue. Someone just kind of twisted those wires together. Must have broke at some point. So I'm just going to hardwire it, solder it directly to the tab, and then we won't have that problem ever again. It's not like you remove these on a regular basis, especially with LEDs. You know, probably will not have to remove these for 20 years to change those bulbs. Okay, so I got that guy soldered back on, like so. Then I put it in lamp test for these 3 guys, and none of them were working. So these are older LEDs, and they have to go in a certain way. You got a 50-50 shot of getting it right, if you don't know, and I managed to get all 3 inserted incorrectly, so that's why they weren't working. So now that they are working, I'm gonna see if they fit and then see how they look. I'll be right back. Okay, so the answer is they did not fit. So I broke off the domes and stuck them back on. And now they should. Okay, guess what? Strike two. These are too wide. So, man, I got some dry hands. It is dry season. They're only going to get drier. So, I am going to use these, which are narrower. See that? I happened to find 2 whites and 1 red, thanks to Wally16, who donated all of this stuff to me. And Kevin, he got a whack as well. And oh, look at that, there's even a kind of a thin body dome style, but I hope that these 3 guys will work, so that's the next test. Okay, there we go. All the front LEDs are done. This looks way brighter through the camera than in real life. Like, you can actually see the word tag when it's lit up in real life. Coin door lights, and these guys. So that took a little bit more time than I thought, like probably at least half an hour to do 5 light bulbs, but it was worth it. They all look good now, and I can move on to whatever's next. Probably should have did this when the playfield was stripped, because now I've got all kinds of crap in my way. But I just noticed this with the playfield raised in this position, just kind of stood out at me. So I kind of cleaned it up a little bit with some used Novus cloth, a little bit of water. And now let's see. Looks a little better. I'll touch that up a smidge more and then move on. Time to install the Backglass / translate, but first must clean it up. It's like some old tape residue. Nothing that some rubbing alcohol won't clean up. Someone got a little creative when they lost a piece of Backglass trim. It's plastic, right? Except plastic doesn't bend like this. Someone used some sort of rubber something from somewhere and had to beef it up a little bit because it wasn't sticking. So I'm going to see if I have a piece of trim and bring that back to original. Okay, dug into the stash and look what I found. I think that should work. So I'll give it a test fit. I'll get rid of all this tape. What do you call this tape? Whoever gets it first is the winner. It's not Scotch tape. It's not duct tape. It is not painter's tape. It is the other kind. Alright, if you guessed masking tape, you are the winner. It was a bit of a pain in the butt to remove, and my fingers are now sticky, but this should work out well. I'll be right back with the final results. Alright, I gotta say, that turned out pretty darn good. There's a lot of extra tape I had to remove because there was multiple layers, but much better than the rubber channel. So I will install that, and maybe we'll play a test game and see what's working and what's not. Okay, with the back box fully LED'd, you can really notice the tape that's still on there. A little bit at the top, and all these little pieces of tape. Where is it? Right by his leg there. So, being the main curb appeal of the machine, it looks kind of like crap, so I'll see if I can clean that up. That'll be a bit of a pain. I'll have to potentially remove all the trim and scrape away without scraping off any art. But for now, I'll set that aside, and we're gonna try and start a game here. Oh, I love the little promotions from one Data East game. Deathball 2000, the game people are dying to play. What game is that? Okay, I gotta say, This game looks pretty darn sweet. So I got my paper and pen ready for any issues that pop up. Let's see what happens. I added some credits, and here we go.
WWF Beta East Royal Rumble.
Okay, so far so good. Flippers work. Nice. Oh, if you hit both flippers, it launches the ball. Okay, I seem to have missed all the pop bumpers there. Raise the Undertaker. Oh, that's cool. Let's see if the drop target bank will reset. Well, I must actually hit the drop targets for that to happen. Shaker motor's working. Shoot lower drops. Okay. I should actually pay attention to the rules. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, that mode's over, and this mode begins. Light extra ball. Where is that again? Oh, gotta go up the middle to start the light extra ball mode, yeah. Okay, let's go back up top. Test these drop targets. Come on, one more to go. I had a feeling it wasn't gonna pop up because I kind of ran solenoid test quickly without really, it wasn't a thorough solenoid test, but I was pretty sure I noticed that solenoid did not work. Search for doink. So, just got to figure out what's going on. I did clean all and adjust all those drop targets up there, so there must be something else going on. That was like one of the only issues this machine had when I first got it, so. Flippers seem nice. They get, oh, pop bumpers are not appearing to be working. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing exactly? Whoa. Well, there we go. The left drop targets work, so that's good. With LEDs, you can really kind of get an idea of what you're supposed to do. With all incandescent and half burned out, it's like, what am I supposed to do? Wire forms and ramps seem to be smooth. Get back into the ring. Oh, the left. Oh, that was a nice little drop target sweep. I got 3 out of 4 there, but I need the leftmost orbity shot. Oh, the pop bumper did work. Okay, so it's just an adjustment. I can fix that. Well, looks like multi-ball is ready to start. Can I start that from the left ramp, or do I need to go into that right orbity thing? Oh, I don't remember getting any warnings. Okay. Oh, so you can pick skill shot, long timers, 2 times bonsai, and pop bonus. Let's see what bonsai is. I love the bell. The Hulkster selects 2X. Okay, we got this multi-ball lingering here. I can't miss this. Let's go left ramp. See what happens here. Oh, that's another. Oh, okay, that does start multi-ball. Can I stage flip up there? Yeah. All right, middle wants to be shot for a jackpot. Now, left ramp. Less body English. Oh, there's the danger. Okay. It's nice and sensitive. I like that. It makes up for the current low pitch situation. Oh, no. No forgiveness time on Data East machines. Oh, wow. Okay, I gotta be a little gentler. I know the friends won't love that, so I might loosen that up just a little bit. Okay, let's go long freeze, which I'm guessing is ball save. So I'm playing as the Hulkster, is that what's happening? Alright, so now we gotta go back to modes, it looks like. Collect all the wrestlers. 7 more wrestlers for multi-bow. I feel like my diverters are working as they should. Everything is behaving pretty good flipper-wise. So I gotta adjust that switch down a little bit, adjust the pop bumpers, and figure out what's going on with the drop target bank. And maybe loosen up my tilt a little bit. That's all going on the to-do list, but I gotta say that's pretty darn good. Oh, and clean up that tape crap on the back of the translate. So I got more work to do. Alright, all good things must come to an end. I am gonna wrap up this video after all. Go hang out with Jamie, have a beverage, celebrate Halloween, and you know, it's about 9-ish, so the kids are probably starting to wrap up. So that's going to be the end of this episode, but there will be more. Stay tuned for next time.